The best team in Texas,
Dallas.
FC Dallas. Great first year for them. I mean, coming in as a brand new franchise, never playing in MLS before,
They're
and
they're doing big things.
big things for this team.
They're really making Charlotte look bad, honestly, as an
For
expansion
our
team.
for our first time viewers, it's a joke. We get it.
Obviously, it's a joke. They can put it together. We obviously don't think Dallas is an expansion team, or
You'd
do
be
we?
shocked. You'd be
Or
shocked.
do we?
Exactly. Um, Dallas currently sitting just about fifth place, fourth place. Where are we? Third place. Excuse me. Sorry. Um, massively behind the curve for LAFC in Austin, but still in a very comfortable spot to make the playoffs and have a home game this year. They brought in a defender in Joshua Quinones from Ecuadorian club Barcelona, the one that can actually register players. Um, Thomas Robert will come back. His loan will end, and they also brought in USMNT GOAT Sebastian Lletget for the midfield, while saying goodbye to fan favorite player who nobody knew was here until about 3 months ago, Slavas Shone. I like the addition for Lletget. I don't. I think Shone was showing some potential, but he went back to Hungary. Um, they've got Jesus Ferreira, who is doing very well in that space, scoring tons of goals. They got Riola, they got Velasco, excuse me. Lletget will shore up that midfield. Probably could have done with some center back depth, but I'm going to give this one a win. I think they didn't do too much to break up a good thing, and they're going to go forward and do okay.
Yeah, I feel like I was a bit too harsh on teams yesterday when we were recording. So first half of the episode. Um, and I do feel like on paper this team is like very strong. So I don't think there was like a ton to fix up. I think they probably could have boosted the midfield a little bit, which is what they did. They brought in Sebastian Lletget. I do think that's like, say what you want about Sebastian Lletget. We joke about him all the time, but from an MLS perspective, he's a very solid player to bring in. I wish I'm not in love with the defense, but it's certainly like very solid defense. I mean, they have had a strong year defensively. So I guess I can't complain that much. Actually, they've been lacking in the goal scoring is what it looks like, which is surprising to me. So I think Jesus Ferreira needed some help, but I do believe that Paul Arriola, Sebastian Lletget, Alan Velasco, the potential's there for people to help out Ferreira. So I kind of agree with you. I don't think you needed to change too much with this team, but adding in Sebastian Lletget is, I think, only going to help them. So I will also call it a win.
Yeah, they did address the center back with Quinones, but it is only a loan. Would have liked to see something a little bit more long term. The left back spot, they need some depth there. Our good friend Marco Farfan is the only one out there. Their right backs are okay. D mids are good. Sebastian Lletget adds a good balance there. Paxton Pomykal still in the attacking mid. Velasco, Alariola, Hyder Obrian, Jesus Ferreira, and then Franco Jara every once in a while as well. The squad has a good balance to it. I mean, you could have had depth here and there, but I don't think there was too much to change. They didn't blow it up. I think it's a good move. I think it's a good window.
Is Franco Jara still on a DP contract?
To my knowledge, I don't think so, but when I double check,
I'm trying to think about what they got available. I think is Ferreira on a
he
DP
is.
contract
He's
now?
still no. They have no. Yeah, Ferreira, Jara, and Velasco are your designated players. So you're looking at a team that doesn't
Wow.
have an open spot. So again, very good window in that sense as well for getting Lletget in here.
They need to either buy down Franco Jara or they need to sell him because that's a DP spot they need back. Like imagine just like I'm not sure where exactly you'd use it. I'm not in love with using a DP spot on a defender, but it may be like an attacking mid or something. just like add one more piece there. I think this team is competing with LAFC and Austin.
Interesting.
Just my take.
I don't know
Maybe
if
I'm too high on them. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know if they're competing with those guys, but I think they're definitely competing better.
I think this team is like very strong on paper. I mean, they have been underperforming in terms of goals. They only have 39 this season, which is like average for the West. But they're clearly an above average team. I mean, they're sitting third. So if they can like figure that out, kind of like Austin's figured it out this season. I legitimately think they would be competing with LAFC and Austin.
Yeah, you've got lots of 1 goal, 0 goal games from them that if you turned into 2 goal, 3 goal games, you're
Yeah.
swinging there. I get that.
Which feels weird because I feel like all I hear is about Jesus Ferreira scoring, but he must just be the only person scoring.
Let's take a look at some squad stats here. Yeah, in terms of goals, Jesus got 15, Polariello's got 9, Franco Jara's next up with 5, then 4, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1. So yeah, not a ton of disparity in the goal scoring for sure.
They need Velasco to start scoring some more goals, I think.
Yeah, yeah, and I think he'll get there. I think he needs
Yeah,
again.
yeah, I think he'll get there too. He's
adjustment.
shown flashes that he's got good potential for this league.
Yeah, no, and I think he's been a good addition. Just got to go ahead and get there. Yeah, I like what they did here. Didn't break up too much. Strengthened some areas. I'm going to give it a win.
Yeah, me too.